following is an update and technical analysis on Palantir, a company of the technology sector and software infrastructure based upon the weekly realm. Much larger picture to the entire landscape of the price action of this stock, where now it has taken a monumental leap forward, where Palantir has stormed into the prestigious ranks of the S&P 500, as I had mentioned in my previous video, where this historic achievement comes as now, which would call a defense tech giant, as geopolitical headlines have rattled the entire space known for its AI prowess and powerful deep state governmental partnerships, now reaches new heights of profitability and growth, where traders and investors have now seized on the news, sending the stock soaring as Palantir's path as an industry powerhouse gains now undeniable momentum. Now standing alongside voices of market legends, Palantir's ascent marks not just a financial milestone, but a powerful testament to its role in the future of AI-driven defense and data intelligence. And we are banging on the all-time major reactionary high of Palantir set back in 2021 based off its IPO inception. And that could stand as a double top formation or not geared in if long traders and or bull traders pop this level, gearing within the beginning stages of the Palantir train, leaving the station into an extreme environment of escape velocity. Now zooming into the daily interval, and if you have been watching a lot of the Palantir previous videos that I had created, where we caught the first earnings quarterly report hidden price divergence, which was a beautiful, great setup where you had hidden and concealed positive divergences really on all four key technical momentum indicators, all artificially creating the headlines of a blowout quarter and the first profitable quarter of Palantir. After that breakout and that technical momentum indicator divergence was off to the races, and it's been a huge 2-year rally spanning almost 400% in gains to the upside, with now what you would call the biggest daily interval price spike, volume price spike in the history of its trading since the creation of its inception of a volume indicator. That is the biggest volume spike on record, and that is geared up for the momentum and some of the geopolitical headlines that I have seen here in the past. You have an additional now primary reactionary uptrend line price support level, where we even caught additional great dollar cost averages, mainly around the primary reactionary uptrend line here off the major reactionary lows. And that is a great key inflection point for any long-term investors to dollar cost average upon. But we may be within the beginning stages of leaving this entire uptrend in time, entering which would call a next leg up move, ultimately deteriorating the technical posture within this near-term uptrend line, ultimately burning off divergences, call it the 45-21 handle, where short sellers and or bear traders would need to defend really at all costs to even have a shot right back on a reflection on a back test of this primary uptrend line for the ultimate big breakdown. Red candle close below the primary uptrend line and 50-day moving average price support level, call it a duo price pivot point that short sellers and or bear traders would need to take out really at all costs to keep the entirety of the technical posture of that primary uptrend line with additional unfilled and unchecked gaps down below. Make no mistake about these scars of the market, where they could be utilized as gravitational forces on an unseen hand down below. Additional negative and bearish divergences that have been constructing since the beginning of February on all multiple key technical momentum indicators that would only increase the odds of a much larger big drop to come if and when bull traders and or long traders are unable to successfully burn out this negative divergence. Long traders popping this level and ultimately burning those divergence up above would increase the odds of a much larger squeeze to come. Personally, I will be waiting for a solidified breakdown sell signal down below the primary uptrend line. And in my previous technical analysis experience, I believe this is a short selling aggressive setup to short the 45-21 handle rather than waiting for additional breakdown evidence checkmarks sell signal, where Palantir's entry into the S&P 500 marks an epic phase for both its believers and skeptics, where bulls see a clear path as Palantir's AI expertise and profitability trajectory, aligning it as a cornerstone in defense and data intelligence, ready to capitalize on a world increasingly dependent on AI solution, where short sellers have and bear traders caution that while the hype is strong, the valuation may outpace fundamentals, and macroeconomic uncertainties could test the company's high expectations and valuations, where Palantir stands poised with both the potential to soar and challenges to confront.